Hey fam, happy new month. Let me share with you how I got delivered from thinking small, small-mindedness, or just generally not living in the victory that God has given to me already. Because at some point he kept feeling like, what God has done for me and what my life looks like is that far apart. It feels like this thing is just a story, right? I had to come to a point where I told myself the truth. I said, Yvonne, God is not the one stopping you from walking in the victory that he has given you already, that you have in Christ. It is not a God problem. It is a me problem, actually a we problem. And I'll explain. I'm going to use 3 points to, explain what I mean by that. Number one, I find that a lot of us are not yet walking in the victory that we have in Christ because we don't even know what it is. We don't even know what our reality in Christ looks like. We don't know the promises that God has concerning us. We just know that we are saved. We don't study scriptures. We don't even know what we have been freely given in Christ. So how do you enjoy or experience what you do not know? It's not possible. And number two is believe, our faith. Now, some of us know, probably we've heard our pastor preach about it, God has delivered you, you have power over sin and death, God has called you to a victorious life, goodness and mercy shall follow you. So we know of it, but we don't yet believe it. We've not been able to release our faith, So it's still a thing of, head knowledge for us. We just know that, okay, yeah, God has done this, but we don't yet believe it. And how can you experience what you don't even believe in? It's not possible. You don't stumble upon, these experiences, right? Your heart aligns to, like, your heart to come to a place of alignment by faith that God has said it and I believe it. And number three is partnership, partnering with God. Now, there are people who have studied, they know that this is what God, has in mind concerning me. These are God's promises for me, and they believe it, but they are too lazy to stand up and partner with God to see that these things actually materialize. Now, don't get me wrong, there are things that God will do for you that may not necessarily require your input. It will just happen. But there are also many other things that God will require your full partnership and commitment to see that they materialize. So a lot of us, that's where we are, that laziness, that procrastination. Like, no, we can even recite God's promises to us, or we believe it so much that we can recite it morning and night, but to actually stand up and do the work, that's where the problem is. So you see, it's not a God thing, it's not a God problem, it's a we problem. God has spoken so many great things concerning you, but do you know them? And if you do you believe them? And if you believe them, what is your commitment to those things, to those instructions like? So yeah, I'm just going to leave you with those 3 points or those 3 questions. I hope that you have a beautiful and a wonderful month of February and enjoy the rest of your week. We will see in my next video. Bye.